Yo, hey guys, I am Sangyul, second year student majoring in computer science at TU Berlin. The Rocket.Chat platform is, as you all know, an open source chatting platform. We can extend the chatting capabilities by introducing intelligent chatbots. Created on other platforms for automated service. This service can be critical in improving workflows of short-staffed hospital employees. One of the more popular platforms for creating bots is Botpress. The project I worked on exists to introduce those bots created by Botpress to Rocket.Chat, and is called the Botpress connector. My project consisted of multiple smaller features I worked on. The first one was regarding the bot's behavior inside of omnichannels. I know you guys are all familiar with Rocket.Chat, but just in case you don't know what omnichannels are, let me just quickly explain it to you. Omnichannels are a type of channel that enable external chatting programs to send and receive messages to a Rocket.Chat instance. With it, people can send messages with WhatsApp, Facebook, or Rocket.Chat live chat widget to the channel. With the existing live chat Botpress connector, you could only send text or block containing text messages. Let me show you how it works. So in this live chat widget, there are bot, a lab bot, which made by Duda. So when I send a message, hi, and I get a return message, and with block message. So when I click on content type demo, then I get just a text. So to enhance the usability, I worked on a feature to enable rich components in the live chat widget. Rich components are messages that allow sending of more sophisticated messages containing picture, video, or voice message. Let me show you what I did. When I send a message, okay, okay, I finish the chat first. And when I click content type demo, so as you can see, I unfortunately encountered an issue. The issue was that the live chat widget automatically adds prefix to the image URL that was sent, which disables the ability to send images hosted on a third party. So I created an issue on GitHub, and unfortunately, the feature is currently on hold, since we are still looking for people that are knowledgeable about the live chat widget. But I can still show you how it should look like. This is a proof of concept I created with a hard-coded image URL. The second project I worked on is enabling the option for bots to reply in threads. The previous implementation of the Botpress connector was mainly made for the purpose of chatting in direct message only, and wasn't that well suited for chatting in rooms with multiple users. The reason was that the bot would reply directly into the room and the message would get cluttered really fast. In an attempt to improve this, I added the option for bots to respond to messages in threads. But there was still an issue with bots responding to everything and having difficulties keeping track of ongoing conversations. So, looking back at my gamers days, I remembered the bots used in Discord and took an inspiration. The bots have to be specifically tagged or mentioned in a message, and only then will they start a conversation with you. I will show you how they work. Mhm. So when I click enable bot reply in thread and say change, then let's say hi, and really I get nothing, not this kind of message. But when I tag, then I get a reply. Hi, this is my dream car, and wow, and wow, isn't it? So but when I turn off this setting, then I can chat with bot just normally. So hi, this is my dream car. Cool and cool evening. So that's all I have prepared for you today. Thank you for your time, and I'd be happy to try and answer any questions.
Well, that's it. Very good. I can. I'm probably biased to talk about this project, and also importance about bots. And right now in Rocket.Chat we have we have three Botpress connectors. So the idea is to grab. So Frank probably if he can join us here and talk a little bit with us. So the idea is to have to support bot uh, in all the possibilities, right? So we have omni-channel, we have room, and then we have the direct message, right? So you can set up bots for all of that. But right now it will only one connector, which is from Luis Latsky. It's going to work on omni-channel. Frank Days only works on direct, and for as Singly is asking for the bot on every room, like on a regular room, right? So the idea is to have to try to extend all those limits and try to understand how we could use a bot on each of those settings, right? And also along the way to see what we could do and improve. So, for example, we stumped on an issue there with the live chat, and also how we could use more rich content into bot. So that's the idea, and the idea now is we really need to understand if we're going to have multiple Botpress connectors, or if we'll try to bring all those kind of uh, rules type into one only one Botpress connector that will to rule them all. So, for example, right now it's not possible to have multiple bots as Singly is asking. So if you want to have multiple bots into Rocket.Chat, you can't do that. And was also right, Sangyul. This was also one thing that we were looking into, and
Yep,
Frank
right,
already researched a lot on how we could have multiple bots, right? Uh, so and also we had another problem with the settings. So the idea is to if we could create a dynamic settings. So for example, let's add the bot one, and then for the bot one we are going to have all the configurations. And if you have the bot two, bot three, but those are some parts that we need to research more, right?
right.
Yeah. Yeah, and bots for example, I was talking with some other showing off the bot and everything with other community members, and a lot of users doesn't know about the omni channel, right? They only use the team collaboration, and sometimes they are not aware of all the possibilities of the omni channel. And when you are faced with this, and you can automate a lot with bots, uh, it's a breaking like it's a very good feature, because if you deal with custom care, bot is very powerful, because some of the custom care situations sometimes are very repetitive, like pasting messages and pasting instructions. So this kind of bot is very interesting, because it will empower, right, the custom care for having multiple instead of having the repetitive tasks from a human. You can do that with a bot. And for example, if a bot can ask some questions, and before sending that to the human, you already have all those informations. So the idea also with this project is to set the ground in for the next bot connectors. So if you have another kind of bot software like Rasa, or like Dialogflow or any other, the idea is to make sure that all the the framework that you can say for those other
Yep.
bot connectors. What is the best bot connector? That's the idea that we were discussing. So if we want to move that to other connectors, we could have already a documented way of doing that and testing all that. So yeah, and also I would like to thank Frank Dazed. I think he's here. So thank you also for the participation, and of course Sangyul. That was a very interesting ride.
And I also thank you for my mentor. So actually, uh, mm, on the first day of Google Summer of Code, I didn't know about what Docker is, and really I had no idea. But during during the project, I really love. I really learned a lot of things from you guys mentors, and Sept. I'm really happy to make this project.
Yeah, that's very good. Thank you, and good, great work. And I think we need to we still have a lot to improve, right? We still have
Yep, right.
so there also it was a nice a learning experience. Sangyu opened the issue, a very comprehensive issue, pointing all the aspects, and we are working internally so we can fix that. We already made contact with the developers, and it's indeed a bad assumption that we can say that the live chat widget always assume that the image is coming from the Rocket.Chat, right? So and also maybe for the roadmap, try to have some of those rich contents being effectively rendered into the live chat widget, right? So yeah, thank you, and it was a pleasure having you here and have you on this project. It was very good, and really I'm glad that you learned a lot of stuff, and hopefully you can carry this on, and then we can bring more functionalities to this very important feature that we have.